I declare my intention to run for President of the United States.
In the years since entering the presidential race, Mitt Romney has managed to hold leads in both Iowa and New Hampshire. Now he knows a win here in South Carolina could deliver him the nomination.
There's never been a Republican, other than a sitting president, who's won Iowa and New Hampshire. So if I could do well in both of those, that'd be great. If I could go on and do well in South Carolina and Michigan, Nevada, that would give me a heck of a start.
But the trifecta, I mean, in reality,
oh, it'd be unbelievable. It'd be fabulous. But that's something you only dream about.
It's been an interesting rise in politics for Romney. He was the valedictorian at Brigham Young University, has a Harvard law degree, was CEO of a private company that has contributed to his net wealth of $500 million. It was back in 2002 where most Americans got their first look at Romney.
Mitt Romney.
He headed the Salt Lake Olympic Committee, and just months after 9/11 stood next to President Bush as the national anthem was performed.
They did something people hadn't expected, and that is they were singing an old 1930s version of our national anthem where you repeat the last line one octave higher with more orchestration. And as they repeated that line, a gust of wind came into the flag, and one of the flag bearers that was holding it, Derek Parra, said to me that for him it was as if the spirits of all those who'd fought for American liberty had just blown into that flag.
Romney entered the political arena, first running against Ted Kennedy for the U.S. Senate seat in Massachusetts, developing a moderate reputation on issues like homosexuality.
I feel that all people should be allowed to participate in the Boy Scouts regardless of their sexual orientation.
Through the years, Romney has taken stands that suggest more of an independent streak than conservative. He supported Democrat Paul Tsongas for president in 1992. He took on the NRA and supported an assault weapons ban. He said he opposed the Reagan-Bush economic plan and didn't want to be associated with it. And he voiced strong opposition to the Contract with America, Newt Gingrich's plan that helped Republicans take back the House in 1994. And then there's abortion, his first comment as a candidate for the Senate.
I believe that abortion should be safe and legal in this country.
Well, what the people in Massachusetts would realize, and you can't see it here, is that I was governor for 4 years. And when I became governor and the first piece of legislation came to my desk that would have ended human life in the case of an embryo, I could not sign it.
But in that very race for governor, Romney had stated in a live debate,
I will preserve and protect a woman's right to choose.
how do you respond now if somebody suggests, well, we've got a flip-flop going on here because he's seeking the Republican nomination as opposed to running in Massachusetts?
No, actually what I did is I honored the promise I made to the people of Massachusetts. I said I would not change the laws. I would keep the laws exactly as they were.
Romney's now managed to snag a key endorsement in South Carolina, the leader of fundamentalist Christian University, Bob Jones III.
To have the support of Bob Jones III means a great deal to me. I appreciate that very, very much. And you're seeing conservatives of economic, social, and defense stripes all coming to my campaign.
The endorsement of such a prominent evangelical may give Romney the chance to have a John F. Kennedy-type moment in this campaign.
I am not the Catholic candidate for president. I am the Democratic Party's candidate for president, who happens also to be a Catholic.
I get asked about my faith a good deal, and happy to respond to it. Anytime someone asks a question, maybe there'll be a speech that goes into it in some depth, and where I'd have that, I'm not quite sure. But what's encouraging to me is that evangelical Christian leaders and faithful members across the country are supporting my campaign.